Hey GC, how's it going GC? How's it going in BC? I have Boomer 95 in the chat. All right, we have about 4 minutes till this race starts at 8 p.m. local time. Daniel, we've got video and audio, all seems fine. Yeah, let me know if the stream is working well. Usually it chokes a little bit in the beginning, so let me know if everything's fine. Whistler open tomorrow. Oh man, so nice. Damn it, Bike Park opens earlier than in California. I'm jealous. Man. So what is going to be open, the bottom, or is it going to be top to bottom, you think? Is it still open for snowboarding? They are shoveling snow off the tracks. Yeah. Oh man, that's going to be nice. It's super tacky. Aero dirt. Yeah, the bike park here opens in 2 weeks. May 26th, Snow Summit Bike Park. I have my t-shirt, I'm ready, can't wait. Pencho Cruz is here. Hi Ben. Hi Pencho, how's it going? Clay's in the chat as well. Granat is here. Alright, so it's over the hump tonight. It's a race that was recorded last Tuesday. Streaming it live tonight from Los Angeles. I don't usually go to Over the Hump. There was there was a season opener, so I was going there just to see what's going on there. It's a bit far from me, from LA to go there. It's not that it's far, it's just that there's so much traffic to get there. It's because it's a weekday, a weeknight, so yeah, it takes me like almost 2 hours to get there from LA, so I took a day off to go there that week. I was worth it, and it's super fun to race there. Jason's in the chat. Yeah, so the course is super small, 3.6 miles, about 200 feet of climbing, and you see it's not a very technical course. It's super fast course, flat out. It's almost a cyclocross course. So you see, it's nothing technical. It's just a flat-out course. It's super fun. We do 4 laps, so it's under an hour in the elite group. Use the elevation profile. About 200 feet of climbing per lap, a few punchy climbs, and that's it. And one super fast downhill. Yeah, it was a crazy course, you see. So who in the chat was there? Was anyone there? Chris is in the chat. So Chris asked, for a race like this where there's no real climbing or technical stuff, how do you mentally prepare versus a Kenda Cup? Yeah, this is more like I see that more as a training ride. So it's like instead of doing interval training, I would do a race like that. And that's what a lot of guys do. They take it as a training night. You'll just go flat out. So you prepare a bit differently because people don't warm up as much for those races. You just need to hit your grid line like 20 minutes before the race. You do a lap, you push a bit hard, and then you just go flat out. Yeah, you don't need to pace yourself so much. But I was a bit tired coming into this race, so yeah, you'll see in the race how it goes. Always the mammoth hat, different shirt. And it's not a mammoth hat actually, it's a Team Dream hat. See, it looks like the Team Dream bicycling team. It looks like the mammoth logo, right? All right, we're about to start in 1 minute here on the starting grid. Matt is doing the final, giving the final instruction. Always telling us it's about fun. You guys need to have fun. It's super fun over the Hump. You guys should check it out. If you're visiting LA, you want to race, you have nothing planned. You know it's a good bet. Let's go in Orange County and Tuesday night race over the Hump. It's always a good party. It's more like a party, and there's a mountain bike race in it. All right, time to race, guys. Let's click the button. Let's see what's going on. Big group of riders. Elite man, 4 laps. And it's on. 31 riders going for it. Chris, curious why you didn't line up front row. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to be in the way of those fast guys at the same time. So I'm following. Who am I following here? I think I'm following Eric. I think that's Eric in front of me, the green guy. That's the guy I'm going to be racing with most of the race. And the red guy in front is Alfred Pacheco, super fast guy. He's the guy I was racing with 2 days before at the Kenda Cup in Santa Ynez. He's the guy who won the Kenda Cup 2 days before. So I don't know if he's fresh. I wasn't fresh for this race, so we'll see how it goes. Boomer 95 is here. I want to race. What does he say? I want to compete in the XC race by the time I'm 15. Yeah, man, do it. How old are you, man? I think as soon as you're 14 or 15, you can sign up for the race. I think there's always the high school league. Yeah, Fred wasn't on the front row too, but you're gonna see he's gonna make a good move. Right now we're all like sitting and waiting, sitting in the draft, not getting too tired. That's Travis, yeah, Travis trying to get in front. Behind me is John Noble in pink. See, yeah, Alfred is going for it. We're about to climb, so he's moving in front. It was a long flat section at the start. It's a Bill behind you. Some guy blocked that first left-hand turn. Yeah, look at what I'm doing. I'm going on the outside. Sneaky cyclocross move. Get in front, avoid the traffic. Speaking of cyclocross, look at the guy in front of me. He's on a cyclocross bike. That's Aubrey. Yeah, Aubrey. It took me 2 laps to catch him. I don't know what happened to him. I think he DNF'd in the end. Let me see, Aubrey, what happened to him. I have the timing sheet here. I think he did, yeah, on the second lap. He DNF'd on the second lap. Rubble asked, what's your warm-up routine, Ben? So for this race, I did 2 laps. 2 laps of the course, 1 easy lap just to warm up, and a second lap I was doing some punchy intervals to just get the machine running. Here we have guys moving in front. That's Nick and Eric in front of me. Going flat out right now. Like the pace is super fast. Let me show you my heart rate. See, heart rate is spin. Boomer 95, you say you're 12. Yeah, you're 12. You have some times to prepare for racing. Just have fun, man. It's super fun racing. That was a tricky left turn. It was a bit off camber, a bit loose. It was very easy to go too fast. In the practice, I went too fast there. I went straight. Chris, speed fast, lol. Yeah, it's. I tried to put my Garmin data there, but it's just not working with the 4K pipeline I'm using. So yeah, I have to figure this out. I think I'm gonna have to write code to make this work. I'm gonna have to write the plugin for Final Cut to make this work. So at this point on the race, I'm like, okay, that's when I start to see what I have, and I don't have much, and I'm like, oh no, my legs hurt already. So in just that little climb here, I feel like I cannot push. The top guys are already opening a gap, so I have a hard time to stay with them. I raced 2 days before that, so I'm a bit tired. Those guys take notice. I'm like, oh, we need to catch this guy. I don't know if you remember, we raced there on cyclocross last season. It was the Halloween race. It was right there. So the course is a bit similar. Oh yeah, a bit tired there. Feeling it already. So these guys, Matt is behind me. You see the leaders already going down. So the thing is, at that place we had to go up, down a bunch of times. Okay. Right here, we go up and we go back down. It looks flat on the video, but that's actually a downhill here. And this corner here is a bit tricky because it's off camber. You don't know if you're gonna lose grip. Big Huge is here. How's it going, Big Huge? Danielle says, I raced single speed this week, didn't know they had that big climb. Oh yeah, that was not the right gear. Oh man. Yeah, there was some climbing there. I mean, not too much, but it's still some punchy climbs there. Can't let those old bag house guys pass you. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, so the tires I was running for this race, I was running the Schwalbe rocket runs, and those are the tires I was running, and I was also running the near wheels. The reason why I had those tires is because those are the tires I was running on the Kenda Cup 2 days before. It was a mud race, it was raining, so I didn't have time to change my tires. Otherwise I would have picked up a faster rolling tire. But I was glad I had them on the corners, on the, yeah, because they're grippy. When you turn you can pin them, but yeah, they were not fast rolling. That's a fast rolling course. Chris, you need Putin in New Jersey to hand them snack to distract them. Yeah. Man, I could eat the Putin right now. You should get a unicycle. It's really fun to ride. Yeah, never tried that. All right, final descent of that up and down section. I'm trying to stay with those guys to get a wheel to get some draft, because I know the section after that is going to be super flat, and so I want to stay with those guys. Danielle, I ran racing routes both weeks, perfect for how they're. Yeah, I think the racing route will be a good setup for this course because they're fast rolling and you still got some grip on the corner. This guy was just attacking this little climbs. I was trying to stay with them. My legs are feeling it. Like, oh no, I need to stay with those guys. John is going for it as well. Heart rate is thin. Give all I have to stay with those guys. They're getting away. It's not good. That's not good, guys. I need to stay with them. Matt, they don't know it's Tuesday. Yeah. Alright, so that was a big downhill on the graph that you saw earlier. That was super fast downhill. Like not technical at all, just a fire road. Need to get an aerodynamic position. I was trying to crouch as much as I can. Oh, and Alex Robinson just subscribed to the channel. Welcome to the channel, Alex. Welcome on board. Yeah, if you guys want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the stream, pretty much streaming every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Pacific time. So I race cross country, then I do my edit, and then I show you guys the race live on Thursdays. So hit subscribe if you want to get notified when I upload. And you saw that was a super sketchy corner. It was loose, super fast, and I drifted and I almost went in the opposite direction and made a full contact with the guys coming super fast in the other direction. So that was a bit sketchy. And Adam Arita just subscribed. Welcome to the stream. Daniel, subscribe. Welcome to the stream, Daniel. Nathan, are you going back to the Candas after the runs? Yeah, so Mohammed Sharif, is that how you pronounce it? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so I just got the Cosmics. I got the Cosmic Light 2 Pro. Those are the tires I'm going to be running. Those are my wheels. I picked them up yesterday, ready to race this weekend. So I've never tried the Cosmic, so I'm gonna let you know, guys, how they feel. Can't wait to try them. They look super fast with a good compromise of grip and fast rolling. All right, Boomer95 asks, do you have a lockout for suspension? Yeah, I do have a lockout. Let me see. Let me see it on this picture. Yeah, you see the lockout on the left there. That's the lockout, and I use it a lot on a course like that. And you see the guys who were on the left there, they were totally getting away from me. And I see they're right there on the left. I need to get their wheels, but I just cannot close the gap. And who was that to join the stream? I missed the name. Eric? I missed the name. Welcome to the stream, man. Alex, what shop do you go to? So yeah, I go to Bike Improve. That's the bike shop. That's close to where I live. I'll show you. See, that's Bike Improve. That's the bike shop where I go. It's in Los Angeles, very close to Santa Monica. And near the guy there, the owner there, he's a hardcore racer. So if you want to geek out with him, he's gonna set up your bike the way you want it. Phil Beckman is there for the picture. So I cannot connect with those guys. They're just pulling away. I'm still giving all I have. Heart rate, pin. That's all I have, guys. Cannot connect. So I'm like, oh man, that's gonna be a bad race. That's gonna be a painful race if I cannot connect with those guys. Almost done with lap 1. How would you compare the Sabres to the racing Ralphs? So the Kenda Sabre are a bit faster. They're faster rolling and less grip. So that's the compromise you gotta make. The Ralphs have a bit more grip on the side. The Sabres are less grippy, but they're much faster acceleration. So for a course like that, I think I would choose either Sabre or Ralphs. That would be in between. Yang is there. How's it going? Are you there over the hump? So we're done with lap 1 there, and see they're telling us to slow down. I was like, what's going on? Why are they telling us to slow down? Is there someone hurt? Is there like an injury? I didn't know what was going on there. They were telling us to slow down, but I realized that we were actually catching up with the last start. Yeah. John is confused, dude.
Oh, okay, I see.
Last time I did it was
so you see in front, they just released the girls, the last wave. So what happened is that the top guys in the elite category, they had to stop, completely dead stop, and wait for the girls to go, and then restart the race for them. It was a,
Yeah, good
it was a bit
job.
weird.
Keep it up.
So now there's a lot of traffic to pass. So Brennan, what's category and how many laps? So you're watching the elite men race at over the hump. We're doing 4 laps. 4 laps of the course. It's about 3.6 miles course.
On the right. Good job.
Salty Sully is there. How's it going? Are you gonna watch the UCI XCO race this weekend? Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch. I'm gonna race, so I might miss it live, but I'm gonna watch the replay
Good
for
job.
sure.
Keep it up. Pass you on the left. Thank you.
There's a lot of riders to pass there. I was happy to see those guys because I was thinking I was gonna race all alone all this race, but now I have some folks to race with. That was nice. Bill, wow, you guys got quickly into traffic. Yeah, the front guys, the leaders, they had to stop to wait until they released the last wave. It was the first race of the Over the Hump series, so some things had to be some quirks. Okay, you're gonna be at Rim Nordic. Nice, I'm gonna see you there. Nathan, awesome that you're always cheering on the kids. Yeah, I mean, you gotta cheer them, and those guys are killing you, giving everything they have. You want them to have a good time.
Keep it up. Going good.
They're the next guys who are gonna beat us soon. They're gonna move up super fast. So they were going left. So the beginners and sports were going left there, and we have a bit of a longer course for the experts and elites. Wang Chan, second lap. Yeah, we're on the second lap of 2 laps. And now it's the traffic lap.
Keep it up.
We see we're merging there. Got to make sure they see me coming. Look at that, a lot of guys there.
Go, go, go. Good job. Let's go, let's go.
Oh yeah. Boomer, do you have any tips for increasing pace on long flat section? Yeah, so the road riders would have better tips than me for that. I'm a mountain biker, so on the flat I don't know what to do. But yeah, I think it's more about your abs.
Yeah, good
Contract
job.
your abs and focus on doing circles with your pedal
On your
strokes
left.
instead of pushing pedals. I think that's the way to go.
On the left.
But I'm no road rider. I don't know how do you guys ride on the road much? Do you have any tips?
On the
Any
left.
tips for Boomer how to ride on the flat? It's always a weakness for mountain bikers. We're so slow on the flats. Hard left here. A lot of traffic. Oh no. Losing power here.
Pass you on the left. Thank you.
So I haven't seen
Good job.
any other elites yet. I haven't catch anyone, but I'm thinking everyone's dealing with the traffic. So
Oh my goodness. I had to lock him out going uphill. Yeah.
we just have to get clear the traffic, and we're gonna resume racing hard after that.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Thank you.
On your left.
Yeah, Bill and Danielle, they're saying to ride on the
good
flat,
job, guys.
pedal as hard as you can, head down 90 RPM, crank it out. Yeah, I think that's That's the way to go on the flat there. You just have to get in the zone. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna resume racing with the elite guys. Travis is chasing me. Daniel says, run the biggest front ring you can manage. Yeah, that's the thing. Am I crazy? I mean, does having a bigger, even if it's the same, even if it's the same ratio, is having a bigger front chainring, does it help? Or is it just in my head? Because in my head it feels like the bigger the front chainring, the more I can manage, like keep the pace going. But the smaller it is, the more I can accelerate. But I mean, I'm speaking for the same ratio. I don't know if that's a thing. Let me know, guys. I know you guys are
keep it up.
Are experts in that. Or if you watch the stream, the replay, and you know, let me know in the comments. And Heron Seagull TV just subscribe. Welcome to the stream, Heron. So you see the thing there that the beginner in the sports were going on the right there. They were not doing the up down like we do here. So they had a much shorter course. The problem with that is that means we're gonna have to pass them and again, because they're just passing us right now, and so we're gonna have to pass them a second time. If you see the course. That's what the course looks like if you just join the stream. 3.6 miles, about 200 feet of climbing per lap. Let me know what you think of the course, guys. Was it a fun course? And how was it this week? You guys that were there this week, was it the exact same thing, or did they make some small changes to the course? Danielle says, I ride single speed a lot, bigger ring, but same ratio, gives more power, but at the expense of clearance. Okay, so you normally run a 34 oval and 19 at the rear. And on the 1x11, it's 34 oval and 1042. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So Chris says that he ride this week at Over the Hump. He rode this week and they improved the course. Okay, nice. Yeah, I was thinking they're gonna make some improvements. Yeah. It was the first race of the season, and so obviously they're gonna find some problems and fix them.
On the left. Yeah.
Daniel says week 2 they had it a long climb, 5.6 mile lap. Okay, oh yeah, 600 feet per lap. Okay, nice. I need to go back to check it out. I need to take another day off to go race Over the Hump. So we see we're passing the beginners a second time there. Travis chasing me, and I think I have Eric, the guy in green in front, the guy I'm racing with. We're still on lap number 2 out of 4. I think I'm about 15 or 16 position right now. If we look at the timing, that was my timing for the laps. So lap 1 I was in 16 position, lap 2 I was in 15. So So Chris says, yeah, Over the Hump feels boring after doing Kenda Cup and Nanda.
Call it.
Yeah. Oh, and that was a close pass there. Right. Was that Travis? Yeah, that was Travis. Yeah, a lot of traffic. Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing with Over the Hump. It's not like a technical course. It's more like to be accessible for all the young guys and everyone. It's just a fun course. Like, it's more it's just a party, and we race bikes and we have fun. I take it as a training. But so fast this downhill. Oh, Bill says so there was less traffic on week 2.
Keep it up.
Yeah, a lot of traffic on week 1. Look at that.
On your left.
Trying to make it through without disturbing those guys too much. Chris, ever thought of racing your cyclocross bike? No, I don't think so. I don't think I would bring my cyclocross just because it's a faster setup. I mean, like I said, I'm taking it as a training. So I want to train on my cross-country bike. So I don't think I would. I'm not going there to win. I'm just going there to have fun and to race with the guys, and you know. Who's that in front of me? I think that's Ryan. I think that's Ryan in front of me, if I'm not wrong. Finally, I have a wheel to follow. I'm like, oh, thank God I have a wheel. Danielle, yeah, over the hump is a good excuse to go out, ride a bike, and have a beer and taco. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a party, and then you also ride your bike and have a good workout and meet some nice people. And it's so amazing how fast it's going. You can show up there at 5. You just roll in, have your timing chip read by the timing chip station. You just make sure your chip works. It takes 2 seconds. You go pre-ride the course and then do your race 1 hour, and then that's it. You're done. And people can get everything done inside of 2 hours. That's amazing. There's no nonsense. There's no podium at the end. There's no craziness. It's just the craziness is the racing. It's a crazy race. It's super fun. We do this every week. I never had a pin. Did you guys ever want the pin? If you finish in the top 30%, you get a pin, like a glass, a glass to drink beer. I never won it. I need to pace up. I need to catch those guys in front. So you see in front of me the guy in black. That's wait. Yeah, that's Travis. That's Travis and Ryan in green in front of me.
All right. I'm sorry. Oh. Sorry.
My bad. I had to call it. Phil Beckman for the picture again. Those pictures were really nice. So we're still on lap 2. The end of lap 2 out of 4.
On the right. On the right. Chris
asked me, in SoCal, who do you consider your biggest rival or guy you look to beat? Pacheco. Now, Pacheco is a bit outside of my league right now. He's not a guy I'm racing against. He drops me right off the start. He's lapping a minute faster per lap, so he's not the guy I'm racing with. But the guys I'm racing with that I battle with, I mean, you shot Josh Tudell last time, Derek Herman. Those are the guys I have a similar pace with them. Alright, we're done with lap 2, the traffic lap. Starting lap 3 now. On the left. Still have traffic to clear, but I mean, the more we clear traffic, the faster the guy gets as we clear them. So it becomes a bit easier to pass him. All right, so following Ryan and Eric. Matt is there in front. I think Matt is pulling. Yeah, I think it's Matt pulling. Who's behind me? That's Eric Bierman is behind me. Jackson, are you going to race June 2-4? Which one is that? Which one is that, Jackson? June 2 and 4, is that Snow Summit? Yeah, if it's no summit, yeah, I'm probably gonna race enduro as well. Robert, Ben, what up, Mr. Fast? How's it going? If we look at the telemetry, heart rate still pinned. Alright, still following Ryan. Eric is behind me. I think I'm 15 place right now out of 31, so about midfield. The elite man category, we're doing 4 laps. Curious, Chris, what is pin? Oh, you mean like it's like it's pinned at the limit and it cannot go higher, and it's just there, it doesn't move. So it's at my max and my threshold and cannot move. I don't think I was anaerobic. I think when I'm following the guy right now, if we're more serious about it, I can show you my heart rate. This is what my heart rate was looking like after the race. So I spent most of the time in my zone 4, which makes sense, 40 minutes, and I had 15 minutes of anaerobic, which is usually what I have. This is like this is more normal for me. 15 minutes anaerobic and the rest in zone 4. Yeah. That was a good race. I used everything I had. It's just that the legs were not feeling super strong on that race. But yeah, I was impressed on when I did the US Cup. I was in the 30 minutes anaerobic, so I'd never seen that before. I've never pushed that hard in my life for 30 minutes anaerobic, and I wasn't even sure that was possible. I thought something was wrong with my heart rate monitor. Oh, and Caesar Partida just subscribed. Welcome to the stream, Caesar. If you guys just joined the stream live, we're watching the Over the Hump, the race number 1 in Orange County. This was at the Irvine Lake and streaming live tonight from Los Angeles. I'm the rider in the video. I had a GoPro on my head, so I'm showing you guys the footage. Yeah, if you like that, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, give a like on the stream, and yeah, that helps me to spread the word how awesome mountain biking is, and feel free to share with your friends, show them the video, show them how awesome it is to race bikes and how accessible it is. Like, see, there's some guys of all ages, all skills on this race, and Jacob joined the stream. Welcome on board.
Easy, easy, easy.
Oh, easy there. There's a choking point there. Dennis is asking, do you know why they stopped doing the Kenda Cup at Sycamore Canyon in Riverside? Yeah, I think I did that one once. I don't know why. It was a fun course. The one time I did it, it was crazy. It was super hot. People were passing out. I had to dodge an ambulance riding on the course, going to pick up someone that had passed out. That was super dangerous. It was over 100 degrees. And I don't know why they don't do it though. And it was a fun course. So Chris, how did you calculate your max heart rate? So I did a test. I used the book. I put the books in the description below, by the way, if you want to look at which book I use for the theory. It's the one by Joe Frall. In his book, he shows you how to measure your threshold heart rate. So usually what you do is you go time trial pace as hard as you can for 30 minutes, and you take the average heart rate for that 30 minutes, and that's your threshold. Then from the threshold you can calculate the zones. And to measure the max, that's a different test. You need to do a test where you keep ramping up your pace, and then when you're almost at the max, then you sprint all out, and the peak that you get is the max arc rate. It's a super tough test. It's almost dangerous to do. You gotta make sure you know what you're doing when you do a test like that, because you can pass out. So we're on lap 3 on this section, doing the up and downs. Eric's in front of me. Travis, I think Matt is breaking away, opening a gap there.
Good job. Yeah. Keep it up.
All right, so lap 3, that was a fun lap. We were clear of the traffic. We were able to race each other, see what we have. Yeah. So it's looking like I'm racing those guys. Yeah. So Eric, dodging wheels there. OC Shredders, what class are you racing? So this is an Elite Man. Watching Elite Man at Over the Hump. We're doing 4 laps. And Laurent, hi from France. Hi, how's it going? Must be super early in France right now. Good job on waking up early to watch the stream. Yeah, it's a bit tough, the time zones. I know I have a lot of viewers in the UK, in Germany, France, Spain, Brazil as well, and it's a bit tough because it's the night for you guys. It's like either super late or super early. Even on the East Coast right now, it's almost midnight. So, but yeah, it's tough, man. Yeah, Earth is not flat. Yeah. We need to do what we have. I think I could try to stream in the morning, but yeah, I have a job as well, so it's tough, man. Joseph, hi from Corona. I'm hoping you didn't pass me. I don't know, which class were you racing, Joseph? Robert, were you wearing the green and black stripes? No, it was the yellow ones. I had my my kit for 2017. That's the kit I was wearing, if you notice me, the Ivis kit.
Coming up on the left.
The last race I was wearing my my green and black kit because it was a mud fest, so I didn't want to wreck my my new kit with mud. So Joseph, you're racing boys 12:15. Maybe I pass you, I don't know. You're gonna have to watch the replay of the stream. Maybe you're gonna see yourself on lap 2 or lap 3. This is lap 3. So if you're ahead, that means you're about to finish your race. We're doing 3 laps, right? I think, Joseph.
Left side. Thank you.
Caleb is from Dominican Republic. Nice.
Coming up on the left. Easy, easy, easy.
Oh, that was tough here. Oh no! You see the guys are coming super fast in the other direction.
That's a tree. Yeah.
That was so scary. And when I saw we were going to be side by side, I was like, okay, I must not pass there. It's too sketch. Oh man, that could have been really bad. Like frontal collision with another rider at full speed. It's not a UCI course, guys. There's some sketchy parts. Hey, Felipe is from Brazil. Nice. What time is it in Brazil right now? It must be late. Must be like 1 a.m. Yes, what a save. Yeah. I was lucky not to go down there. That was pure luck, I think. pass. Yeah, because I had totally forgotten about that spot, and I realized as we were going down, and I was like, okay, I need to back out of this pass. And I didn't want the woman to crash either. It's such a fast course. Alvaro is from Ecuador. Nice. Yeah. Top speed on this course, I look at my Strava, top speed was 40 miles per hour. That's insane. I've never done this fast on I don't think. Maybe at Big Bear we go this fast, but yeah, that's super fast. Almost done with lap 3.
Coming up on the right.
Osmar is there. Hi, how's it going? Joseph, are you gonna be there next week? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna be there only for 1 week this season, and that was it. That was the 1 week. I had planned to be there. Yes, because it's tough for me from LA to drive there during a weeknight. It's the 405 is just clogged with cars, and it takes me 2 hours to get there, so it's very tough. I need to take a day off to go there, which is what I did for this race. I took a day off and I went racing. Okay, so it's almost 1 a.m. in Brazil. Not that late. Nice. Almost done with lap 3. Guys I'm racing with are still ahead of me. I want to try to get on their wheel because I know there's a long flat section coming up. Don't want to be alone there. OC Shredder, what bike are you riding? So I'm riding the Scott Spark RC 900.
On the left.
This is what the bike looks like. It's the new 2017 model. It's the World Cup trim. And the wheels, those are the wheels that came with it. And the wheels I have are the Duro wheels. Carbon wheels that I bought at Bike Improve here in Los Angeles. So it's a super nice bike. A bit overkill for this course. It's more of a hardtail course or cyclocross course almost. Alright, final lap. So most riders are done at this point. Most riders were doing 3 laps. Elite men we're doing 4 laps, so we're gonna have a lap to ourselves now to battle it out on the course. I have nobody in front of me, no wheel to catch. I'm like, oh no, that's bad. So yeah, that's and there was a headwind there. It's late. I think it's almost 7 p.m. Race time. So the wind was picking up. Like, this is bad. Joseph, what other bikes do you have? So I also have a cyclocross bike. I also have the Scott Addict cyclocross, and I have an enduro bike, the Santa Cruz Bronson. So those are my 3 bikes that I use. Oh, there. Who's that? Is that Nick? Yeah, that's Nick. Nick is there to save me, to give me a wheel to draft. And not wasting time. No shame, and just get behind. Alright, so I was super happy to have a wheel there. So how was it this week? Was this section still on the course? Did we still have to draft on this section, or was it the other way around? Maybe it was the other way around. Because I know that 3 years ago when I did the over the hump, I think we did this section, but the other way around, and we were climbing the Fire Road Hub. That's the cool thing, is they change the course all the time, so they switch things up. Yeah, so on my bike I was riding the Scott Spark RC 900. It's a dual suspension, so maybe not the best setup for this course. I'm dragging a lot of weight, and I never opened the suspension. I only went into trail mode in the corners to have a bit more grip. Like, maybe not this corner, but the faster corners I would go to trail mode just to have more grip. Alright, now Nick is faster than me and he's going to get away. Junio from Brazil. How's it going, man? Yeah, so Adam says this part was the same this week. Okay. Osmar, did you win? No, I didn't win. I think I'm you're watching lap 4 of 4 right now. I'm in the middle of the field right now. I'm in I think I'm 16th position or 15th. And at the front, it's Alfred Pacheco is leading the race. He's with Turner Conway with a 30-second gap. And then after that, another 17-second gap. We have Brandon Graders is there. And he's battling with Ryan Federer for the podium. And it seems like, according to the timesheet, it seems like it was a sprint finish between Brandon and Ryan for the podium. And Brandon got it by 1/10 of a second, so that was must have been nice to watch. And to round up the top 5, it was Steven Bobrovsky. Those guys were super fast. They had a gap of 3 minutes. Yeah, they had 3 minutes on me.
On the left.
Ethan, any tips for being faster? Yeah, I don't know, man. A lot of tips for being faster. It depends on where you are. Tell me where you are. Are you Cat 2, Cat 1, Pro? I put some books below. If you look at the description below, I put some books. The books I use for me to get faster. When I started as a beginner, and then when I moved up to Cat 2, and then when I moved up to Cat 1 and Pro. So those are good books to look at to improve. Usually I'd say to get faster is to focus on the base. You need to build a solid base to be able to build on top of it. And it's no use to try to go fast if you don't have a base, unless you don't have time to train, which is what the second book I put below is talking about. The Time Crunch Cyclist, how to get fast in 6 hours or less per week. That's a good little book for Cat 2s.
The left.
Kind of in no man's land right now. Mark Smith greeting from Las Vegas. How's it going, Mark? Do you race in SoCal sometime? Salty Sally. What is Cat 1, 2, 3? Because here in New Zealand we only have age groups. Yeah, so the categories are the speed or the pace. So I think the UCI, what they call it is Cat 1 is called Expert, and they don't have Cat 2 and UCI. So what it means is Cat 3 is usually beginners the first time you race. Cat 2 is sports, so it's a bit faster, a bit longer course. But still, Cat 2 is more like your weekend warrior. You don't train super seriously. You just race once in a while to have fun. After that, Cat 1 is expert. Expert is about the same pace, not the same pace, but the same duration as the pro course. So usually it's the same number of laps, but it's just split into age groups. And pro is the equivalent of UCI Elite. That's usually the 4 categories that they have. But here at Over the Hump, it's they do their own thing. They have their own categories. So I think this year they added a new category. So they have, I think it starts at beginner, so it's like a true first-time beginners, and then they have intermediate for the folks who are not beginners anymore, but they're not as fast as the sports guys. Then they have sport, and then they have super sport. Super sport is more like expert. I think it's more like the Cat 1 guys. And then they have the elite, which is the pros. It's an open category. So all categories have age groups, except the elite.
Coming up on the left. Thanks.
Here is junior boys, 12-15, advanced. My bike is like 29 pounds. So Heaton, were you the guys who came talk to me after the race at Over the Hump with your steel bike? Yeah, man. I don't know how you do it with this bike, man. Big congrats, man. Props. That's a tough bike to race. You're carrying a lot of weight. Mark Smith, I've raced Spooky Cross a few times. Watching your channel has made me want to race XC. Yeah, you should try it. XC is super fun. Especially at Over the Hump, it's not so much different than racing Spooky Cross. I think actually the Spooky Cross course might have been more technical than what we have here. We have more barriers and, you know, up and downs. Boomer 95, would you ever consider a lefty fork? It depends. I mean, if I race a Cannondale, of course I think I would ride the lefty. It makes sense on that bike. Bill, top of the hill beer hand ups. Yeah, I wish there was a beer hand ups. Man. So this is the final downhill. So you see in front of me the green little dot. Is that Eric? Yeah, that's Eric. That's the guy I'm trying to catch. It's for a 15. Set lefty or the worst. Don't like them. I've never actually ridden a lefty, so I have no idea how they feel. I'm assuming that for the weight it must be good, because it must balance the bike a bit better for the weight instead of being too heavy at the front. Send it to the end. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not holding anything back. See my super aerodynamic position right now. I was improving. I watched my speed. Every lap I was improving my top speed. So I think that was working. Almost there. Heart rate is still pinned. See, I'm not slowing down. Heart rate is not moving. And that's the part where I wish that I had faster tires, faster rolling tires. I was riding the Schwalbe Rocket Runs because I raced in mud 2 days before, so I was still on the Rocket Runs, but not that fast rolling tire. Super lonely on the last lap. That's what Adam is asking. Yeah, because everyone is finished. Everyone is done after 3 laps. So in the elite we have 1 more laps. So it's super lonely.
On the left. Woo! Good save. On the left. Oh.
Alright, it's all or nothing now. See the guys? Is that the guy? I think that was Matt. We just saw on the left. black, and on the left here, the green guy. Those are my folks I need to catch. Yeah, big gap. That was the gap at the end of the race. 15 seconds. I can do it. And I know, I see the timesheet. Timesheet tells me I didn't make it, but I still believe. I still believe, guys. I can make it. Sounds like you need a couple sets of rims with different tires. Yeah, that's what I want to do this year. This year I'm starting to do my homework a bit better. Try to try different tires, learn them.
On the left.
But it's tough to change tires all the time.
Let
and when
it roll.
Let it roll. Yeah, when you have a day job and you run in each direction, and sometimes you don't have time to change tires, and you just go to the next race with what your bike has. It's still mud on it.
On the left. On the left. Left side.
Right, almost done. Ethan, what city do you live in? I'm in Los Angeles right now. Yep. So I drove there. It took me about 2 hours to drive to Orange County with the traffic. Usually it's 45 minutes, but with the LA traffic, it's 2 hours. All right, I'm bringing it home. So that was the first over the Hump race. They do one every week, every Tuesday night. If you're in the area, make sure you check them out. It's a super fun party. There you go. 4 laps. Official time 56:20. 16th place. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for tuning in into the stream. That was another good race. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button so you know when I do the next stream. It's usually every Thursday, 8 p.m. Pacific time. So this weekend I'm racing Rim Nordic. So next week I'm gonna stream the Rim Nordic race, so you guys are gonna be able to see how it goes. Should be a fun race. Rim Nordic is always a fun place to race. It's near Big Bear. It's a bit high elevation, so it's gonna be a good training. Should be fun. It should be a much longer race too. It should be closer to 2 hours. I think maybe 1:45 minutes. So I'm looking forward to that. I've done a lot of short, all-out race like that. I'm really looking forward to the longer race where I can pace myself and find a groove. So that should be fun. So stay tuned next week. And thanks for watching, guys. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.